Hey Crown Click, it's the chick behind the Crown Click, Yandel. So my name is Yandel and I'm the creator behind the Crown Click. And I created the Crown Click because when I started business, there were very, very little resources on hair businesses. And I started focusing on the lace industry. And in 2009, when I started, the lace wig industry was on lock. Like everything was hush hush. So I had to do a lot of digging and diving and research. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way. And I created this Crown Click platform so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made and to provide you with strategies and resources that you need in order to thrive. Because the reality is that the beauty business is part of $1 billion industry. And if you add health and wellness to that, it's part of $1 trillion industry. So there's enough money in this industry for all of us to make. And I want my sisters to grow. I want us to grow and get back and take back what is rightfully ours, if you know what I'm saying. So today's topic for um crown conversations or crown combos is that 5 things that you need to do to secure the bag. And I'm not talking today about pretty websites, beautifying your social media platforms, pretty business cards. I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking about things that you need to do to legitimize your business and things that are going to save you heartache. So let's get started. So step number 1, if you haven't done this yet, you need to buy your domain name. I don't care if you don't have a website set up yet. I don't care if you don't plan on having a website. But what I need you to do is I need you to buy the domain name ASAP. Because what's going to happen is when you're ready to get that website on and up and popping, somebody might snatch up your domain name. So buy the domain name and you own it. And you can get a domain name for as low as $3.99 to $2.99 to $11. It's really not that much money. Usually it's under $20. So how do you get it for free 99? Do some research, but usually if you do a combination, if you pay for your web host, they will offer giving you a domain name for free. So that's one way. But if you're, like I said, not ready to sign up for the website yet, you can buy the domain name, see if it's available via GoDaddy.com, search for coupons, just look at different, do your research, look at different domain name places that offer domain names and see who has it for the most affordable cost for you at the time. So that's step number 1, the first thing you need to do to secure the bag. Step number 2 is you need to keep your business name consistent all across the board. So whatever your business name is on Instagram, Facebook, your website, Pinterest, YouTube, it should be the same name all across the board. So the best thing to do is once you buy your domain name, open up accounts in these social media platforms ASAP and write the passwords down in a secure place. I don't care. I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, but I'm not going to start my Pinterest right away. Oh, I'm not going to start my Instagram right away. That's cool, but you need to secure the bag by securing your name. Step number 3, get a Gmail ASAP. So if for whatever reason you didn't or couldn't afford to get an email domain name when you bought the domain name, you can sign up for Gmail. Gmail has a plethora of things for businesses. So I say go with Gmail, and Gmail's legit. So sign up for a Gmail ASAP. And you can always go back later if you want, but you don't have to. You can always go back later if you want and get the business domain email. Step number 4, you need to legitify things. So you need to come up with your business structure. What are you going to be? What type of entity do you want to be? Or do you want to be a sole proprietorship? Meaning a DBA, doing business? So your name, my name is Yandel Guilford. So Yandel Guilford doing business as Queens of Wigs, Yandel Guilford doing business as the Crown Click, or do you want to be an LLC? So I need you to do your research. I need you to do your due diligence on this one and research it. Like, I am not the one to tell you, oh, you need to be an LLC, oh, you need to be an S Corp, oh, you need to be a sole proprietor. You need to figure that out because you need to do what's right for you. So, for example, I'll share my story. When I started Queens of Wigs in 2009, I didn't own anything. The only thing I own, I just graduated from college. I just moved into my first apartment, and the only thing I owned was my car, and my car was worth $3,000. Like, I bought the car for $3,000, like after taxes, let's say $4,000. That's the only thing I own. So it's like if somebody sued me, they gonna sue me for my car? That was my mentality. So it's like, okay, I need to be a sole proprietor right now. But now I'm a mom. Now I own a home. Now I have a few different businesses. So it's like, okay, I'm in transition phase to owning to becoming an LLC. But once again, I'm not a legal advisor. I'm not a lawyer. So I advise you do your research. If you need help with the research, NOLO's, NOLO, their books are great for advice on what avenue you can have. You can get free counseling via the SBA.gov. Like, there's so many resources out there for you. If you're to go the LLC route, you do it through your state legislator's office or on their website, and they usually help you through, and they can help answer questions for you, okay? But I'm never going to give you advice that's not in my area. Like, I'm gonna stay in my lane. My lane is hair and business consulting. That's my lane, not legal advice. But I'm telling you that you need to create some type of business structure for step number 5, which is step number 5. Give me just a second. The baby's fussing. Give me just a second. All right, Bubba. Yes, baby. I hear that. Come on, Bubba. Upsy daisy, mommy's baby. All right, you want the rest of that milk? Okay. Mommy's shooting the video, but she'll feed you your milk. Because I got it right here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Or do you just want to be held? Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry about that, but the story of my life is I'm a mompreneur, and there's no hiding that. There you go, Bubsy. Okay. Okay, he just wants to be held. He's like half asleep. So the reason why you need to set up your type of business entity that you are going to be is because the next thing you need to do is you need to set up a business account. And the reason why you need to set up the business account is because, you all right, Cairo? Okay. Okay. What's wrong? You want mommy burp you? I can burp you. You need to set up a business account, and the reason why you need to set up a business account is because you are going to be accepting and purchasing funds and all that good jazz, and it's just easier to have your own business account when you go to file your taxes. And just to keep things separate, but you don't have to have your own business account if you are a sole proprietor, or if you're a sole proprietor, you don't have to have your own business account. You don't have to keep things separate. It's mandatory if you have an LLC though, but I will tell you this, it's much easier if you have your own business account. So go and do that. Okay, so those are the 5 essential things that you need to do in order to secure the bag when starting your beauty business. So let's repeat them. The first thing was purchasing your domain name ASAP. The second thing was opening up social media accounts in your business name all across the board. The third thing was what? To get a Gmail ASAP if you were not able to purchase your domain email. And the fourth thing was to decide on the structure of your business. And then the 5th thing is to set up a business bank account. Now, all these things that I just listed to you, you can do them in whatever order you want to do them in. You don't have to do them in the order that I didn't give them to you in sequential order, is what I'm trying to say. They are just essential. The first step I would do is to, once you come up with your business name, I would tell you that and you realize that it is available to use in your state, I would go ahead and do that step first, and then you can follow suit with everything else after. But these are essential things that you need to do. So if you have questions about this video, please feel free to ask in the comments below. And if you're not a part of our Crown Click community, go ahead and join the Crown Click, our private exclusive Facebook group online. And I look forward to sharing more resources with you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.